Welcome to Engineering Insurer. So today we'll be talking about Applecare and Applecare Plus, how they work, how this warranty system works, what it covers, and as well as how to use it. So because this is the 21st century, everyone has got some gadget of some sort. Everyone has got a mobile phone, a laptop, a tablet, some sort of gizmo that they need or that they use to carry out their day-to-day, activities. Right. So because these gadgets are so important to us, we also need to protect them so that we can continue to do what we do best. Right. So today we'll just be talking about Applecare and Applecare Plus, which are the insurance packages or one extended warranty packages, which are available for Apple product owners. Right. If you've got some gadget from Apple, you can have it covered by these two sort of warranty packages. Now they are different, that's why we split them here. Applecare is different from Applecare Plus, but sometimes people just use them interchangeably, so that sometimes it's a bit of some confusion, but not all the time. Right. So again, they are just warranties. So before we go any further, we just have to distinguish between Applecare as well as Applecare Plus. Right. So Applecare is the actual 1-year limited warranty, right, which includes 90 days technical support that you get when you buy your Apple product. So this Applecare is actually for the hardware repairs, right? So basically the way in which warranties operate is that if your device has got some faults or malfunctions which can be attributed to the manufacturer, you can return the machine or the item to the manufacturer so that they repair it for you or replace it. So for Apple, this limited warranty period is equivalent to 1 year. But then what about Applecare Plus? Now Applecare Plus is the extended warranty and technical support that you get. You purchase it over and above the normal 1-year warranty and 90 days technical support. In other words, Applecare Plus provides additional cover for your normal warranty. That's why it's called the Plus. It's an addition to the original Applecare that you have. Now you will remember that Applecare as a normal warranty, it just covers those faults and malfunctions that can be attributed to the manufacturer. Now Applecare Plus goes a bit further to cover you for any other losses or damages that can occur, whether it's because of your own actions or because even if just accidental damages, even negligent damages. Right. So this is very good. Applecare Plus is extremely good, especially if you want to keep your gadget for a long period of time. Right. So how do you find out what kind of Applecare plan you have? Some people have got Applecare plans, but they're not really sure whether they the limited warranty ones or are they the extended warranty plans, or maybe they bought them a long time ago, but now they don't know which is which, right? They also want to know when they're due to expire. So it's quite a simple process, really. The best way to do it is to just go, if you're having an iPhone, right, you can just follow these steps. You just go to your iPhone settings. When you get to your iPhone settings, then you just click General, press About, tap on the Applecare Services tab, and you'll be able to see the status of coverage. Right? You'll also be able to see if your cover is active and when it is due to expire. You can also see the serial number there. That's very important, right? So if you want to follow these steps, you can just go to the Engineering Insurer website, which is www.engineeringinsurance.com. I'll put the link down below. Right. So if you take this serial number again, you're also able to use it. If you're going to use this other method of determining your serial number, you can just follow this link. Let me just open it for you, which says checkcoverage.apple.com. Just click there. Right, it's going to open. We just wait for it as we're moving. Right. All right, I think it's open. Yeah, it's open. So if you go to this link or to this website for Apple, and which says checkcoverage.apple.com, you can just enter a serial number there and put in these these funny digits here, so that you can prove that you are not a robot. And then when you're done, it's going to just give you prompts to tell you what you're supposed to do. All right, and then you'll be able to get the information from there about whether your Apple has which type of plan and when do you expect it to expire. All right, so which Applecare plan is best? So there are two main types of Applecare Plus cover. We are not going to talk about the Applecare plan, because, well, we've already talked about it. It's the original one, which comes, everybody has it. It lasts for 1 year. If your gadget is more than 1 year now, that means it has expired, right? But if you've got if you bought Applecare Plus, it's either you bought the standard Applecare Plus or you bought the Applecare Plus with theft and loss, right? So it's important for you to note that fees and deductibles apply when you make your claims, right? So if you scroll down this page, which is also available on the Apple website, you can tell the fees and deductibles as well. I always prefer to just check these numbers at their own website, so that you don't so these are the fees, right? If you have screen damage, that means you have to pay the service fee of $29, and then the deductible is $29. So the deductible, basically, this is the amount of money that you will pay. This is the part of the claim which is the responsibility of the insured, which means the insurance company is going to pay the claim, but you are going to pay $29. So that means you have to pay the $29 for the fees, and then you also have to pay the $29 for the loss deductibles, right? If there is any other accidental damage, that means you have to pay $99 for the fees, and another $99 for the deductible, right? So there are no service fees for the loss or deductible, but then now the deductibles for Applecare Plus with theft and loss damages are $149 for the iPhone SE. So you can just look at this on your own. I think it's quite clear from here. So you just look at which device you have, and then you'll be able to tell what deductible would apply to you. All right. So what does Applecare Plus cover? Well, the standard Applecare Plus covers accidental damage losses that may occur within a 2-year period. You can also get the express replacement service. Right, so this express replacement service is where Apple sends you a replacement device even before you return the damaged one. I think this is so amazing. You're also given packaging material to courier the damaged one, which means that even before you are able to send the one which is damaged, they are able to give you a new one, so that you can be using it for the meantime. I think this is amazing. Again, if you want to find it, you can just click that link from the website. I'll just put it in the description below. Right. So generally, Apple Plus cover is split as following. So you have service support and coverage, which includes, of course, the hardware support. You having 24-hour chat and phone support, as well as battery service cover, which I think is quite important, and accident cover for 2 incidents within 2 years. Now, Apple actually states that this cover comes with phone and chat support. You have to know that service fees and tax apply every time you make a claim, every time you lodge a claim, right? So what is Applecare Plus with theft and loss cover? So Applecare Plus basically covers everything that is covered by the normal Applecare Plus. You see this one here, right, which we've talked about, but it also goes on to cover theft and loss as well, right? So everything is still the same, except that now you have got the theft and loss extension, or theft and loss feature, right? So now the other question that you would have, the other thing that is very important is to note that you have to have the Find My Phone feature enabled on your device, because remember, it's either your device can be stolen, or maybe you just lost it somewhere, mysterious disappearance. So in order for your policy or your Apple Plus policy to respond, you have to activate your Find My iPhone feature. So I think it's important every time, make sure that your iPhone or your device has got this Find My feature enabled, right? So you may ask, which Applecare plan should you get? Usually people ask this question, they are saying, which Applecare plan should you get? Again, I'll just repeat it for avoidance of doubt and ambiguity. Applecare refers to the original warranty that comes with your device, and then Applecare Plus, that's the extended warranty policy. That's the actual insurance policy that you buy, right? So when they are referring to that, they are referring to either the Applecare Plus or the Applecare Plus with theft and loss cover, which we discussed. Okay, so do you need Applecare Plus? Well, the simple answer is yes, right? But it also depends. A lot of people think it's totally unnecessary, right? There are pros and cons which you can weigh, but we'll start with the cons, because a lot of people I've encountered really don't think it's necessary, right? You see, the challenge is that it's not really a challenge; it's a good thing. But Apple upgrades its products so often that it means that by the time your normal warranty expires, there'll probably be a new product on the market. So in this regard, Apple Plus is great if you know you'll be keeping your phone for a longer period. If you know that you'll be keeping it for a shorter period, maybe 1 year or less, then it might not really be of much use for you to get that Apple Plus cover, right? But I think it's always important to be having some form of insurance than no cover at all, because anything can happen. You don't want to be paying lots of money all the time, right? So because Apple Plus is actually a form of insurance, I always recommend that people shop around before making the decision to buy it, right? So it's important that you get a quote for Applecare Plus. I think you can just click that link there. It's just going to take us to where we can get a quote for our Applecare. So it's just taking us to the Apple website there. All right. Okay, so you just click on which product you want to insure. Let's say you've got AirPods. You just click your AirPods there, and then it's going to take us to the site, where to the web page where we can get that. So you put the serial numbers for your AirPods there, and then you put this there to prove that you are not a machine or a robot, and then you click continue. Then it just continues with you as you go, so that you'll be able to get your quote for your Apple products. Right, and then you can shop around, but you also need to shop around with other insurers, other potential insurers, how much they charge. Like for example, if you come here to this website by Progressive, I think it's going to open, right? You'll be able to get a quotation for your electronic device. But that's not the only one. You can also go to Squaretrade. A lot of people with Apple products like Squaretrade. You see, so if you go to the Progressive website, you can be able to then choose. You just put your location there, your zip code, and then it just tells you what you do. All right. Okay, so here you can see he's saying pay as low as $8 per month for 2 years of iPhone instead of $1,000 for a new iPhone. So you compare how much you would get with Apple. With Applecare, and then how much you'd get with Progressive, right? So you just use this table here to compare your phone insurance, that kind of thing, what it covers, what it doesn't. So it makes it easy for you to choose. So if you can look here, it's actually, this table actually shows you everything, right? Yeah, with Progressive insurance, Progressive is insurance, right? These are warranties, right? Theft is covered with Progressive. Applecare covers theft, but you find liquid damages from spill oil, these guys cover. Power surge from lightning, Progressive covers it, but Applecare does not cover it, right? Let's go. There's this Best Buy Geek Squad. They don't cover power surge, but these guys cover it. You see. And then if you look at covers used for refurbished iPhones, Progressive covers it, but Apple does not cover it. These other guys, Best Buy Geek Squad doesn't cover it, Squaretrade doesn't cover it, AT&T doesn't cover it. If you look at purchase coverage anytime, Progressive covers it, these guys don't, these guys don't, these guys don't, these guys don't. You see, and then in terms of this deductibles, the deductible that we were talking about, that part of the insurance claim which is paid by you or the insured is $18. It's $875 for Progressive, and then but for Applecare it ranges from $29 to $99. It's $199, $119 for the best guy, for the best geek, whatever they call, best buy geek squad. Oh god. And then with Squaretrade, which is also quite popular, it ranges from $25 to $149. And then now with AT&T, it also ranges from $49 to $250. But if you look at the price now, right, with Progressive it's actually $158. With Applecare is $149, and then it's a bit quite pricey with these other guys. Of course, again, this is aimed at, you know, giving us an idea. The best way is for you to, you know, shop around, make sure you make the right decision, right? Because obviously this is a Progressive website, so they only show us those things where we should favor them, you see. So it's important that you just shop around. The point is to just show you guys that you need to shop around and be sure of what you're doing before you actually do it. This is the website for Squaretrade, which is quite popular among, you see. So here you see, protect your iPhone for as little as $5 per month. But if you look at the Progressive website, they were saying $8. See, at Progressive they say as low as $8 per month. At Squaretrade they're saying as low as $5 per month. So you need to be able to just choose. These guys are saying that they're cheaper, they are the cheapest in the market. These guys are also saying they are the cheapest in the market. So you have to be sure just before you buy, right? It also depends on your you know, insurance, on your age, on your all those other things that determine your insurance amount, right? So which is better? This is actually a question that a lot of people ask these days. Which is better, Applecare versus Squaretrade? So because Squaretrade is technically an insurance company, so they've got a wider pool of insured funds, and their rates are usually much cheaper than even for entities such as Applecare, right? So Squaretrade is recommended if you don't have an Apple store near you, or if you want to save as much money as you can. But again, it's important that you are very sure with the code. I always think it's better if you've got the actual codes in front of you than if you just use the window shopping that we're doing here. Because the window shopping, yeah, it's true, but you know, some of these things, they get updated, but the website isn't. So you need to be able to get the actual code so that you can tell exactly what applies to you at that time, right? But overall, I think insuring with Applecare Plus is actually the best, because they have got their rates are usually they're reasonable, in the sense that, remember, you be getting this express replacement service that we're talking about. This is so good. If anything happens to your phone, you want it to be replaced ASAP. You don't want to be, you know, suffering. And then the challenge with Squaretrade is that if you have to take your device to Apple so that they repair it, and then Apple will have to send, or you will have to send the invoice to Squaretrade so that Squaretrade can settle the cost. So I think that sort of like slows down the process a little bit, and it might lead to some unnecessary inconveniences. So which devices have or are covered by Applecare? Well, almost all Apple products are covered by Applecare, and but you can be assured that you've got your Mac, your iPad, your iPhone, your Apple Watch, your Apple Display, your Apple TV, your HomePod, your iPod, and your headphones. All of these are covered by Applecare. And if you have got a business if you've got like lots of Apple products, you can also use this Applecare Professional Support, which is specifically for businesses. So when should you buy your Applecare? Guys, I can't stress this enough. Do not wait. If you know that you're going to have to get Applecare, make sure that you have it as soon as you can. If you can buy the same day that you buy your product or your device, do it, because you cannot buy, like for your iPhone, you can't buy it after 30 days. It's impossible. It's their policy. So if they choose to jump it, well, lucky you, but it's according to their policy. They can't give you Applecare insurance after 30 days, right? But for your iPad, you can get it within 60 days. So make sure you get it as soon as you can. Don't wait, and make sure that if maybe you are planning on getting it on day 21, day 29, make sure that they count their days the same way that you count yours. Because you can go there and say, no, I've only got 29 days, and then they say, it's actually 31 days. You see, so you don't want all those inconveniences. I think if you can, just get it as soon as possible, so that you don't have to suffer. But if for some strange reason or for some reason you are unable to do it within 30 days, you can always try Squaretrade. I'm sure they can accommodate you, right? And all those other guys, where are they? The Geek Squad, the best. Oh man, this name is so difficult. The Best Buy Geek Squad and AT&T. It's always worth a try, but I think the guys that I'm sure can assist are the guys from Squaretrade. Right? Comment down below if you think of any, if you know how you can help someone who has failed to get their Applecare within 30 days. Alright, so are Applecare warranties transferable to new owners? And the answer is a very big yes. You can transfer if for some reason you decide to sell your Applecare Apple product to someone else, or you decide to give them as a present or out of the kindness of your heart. You can always transfer it to another owner. So the Applecare warranty goes with the device. Okay, I think this is where it differs a little bit from traditional insurance, because traditional insurance, the moment you transfer something, that means that that person has to purchase their own insurance, because of the principle of insurable interest. But with Apple products, that this is a warranty thing, so it goes together with the device, right? So you pay for your Apple plan on a monthly basis. So if you pay for your Apple plan on a monthly basis, you will not be able to transfer your warranties plan, because this is because your plan will be linked to your own Apple ID. And a transfer is also possible if you receive your new replacement device from Apple. You remember from that express replacement feature that we talked about. If your device maybe was damaged and you had to change it, right? So the new device that they give you will be having, or should be having, that where Applecare cover. If not, the guys from Apple are always, they're always willing to make sure that you've got some sort of option in this regard. All right. But when you're doing this change of ownership, you have to make sure that you go through the proper process. And if you click this link here, it should be able to take you to this transfer your Applecare plan. So when you're transferring it, you have to click here to sign into support, right? And then you click the sign into your support there. It will take you to the where you sign in. So you sign in here, put your Apple ID, then you continue with the process. It's just going to be directing you. So you need your Applecare agreement number and your device serial number. You see, as your ID number. You see, it's just there from that page, so that you are able to continue with the process of transferring the device. Right? But you have to be prepared to contact Apple support just to make sure that everything is done well. I always prefer making sure that we're on the same page with the guys from Apple, because you don't want any inconveniences or any stories when things are up ahead there, right? So are Apple warranties transferable to new device? And the answer is no. right? If you bought a new device and maybe you got rid of the old one and you're trying to transfer your plan to this new device, it can't, because remember what I said last time, Applecare Plus are linked to the device. So if you foresee that you want to replace your device in the near future, I would just recommend that you hold off buying Applecare plan in the first place, and then you can always buy it when you've got a device that you want to keep for longer, because it will be worth it, more worth it at that time. And then, does Applecare replace lost AirPods and charging case? And the answer is no. I think this is obvious. I mean, people are losing their AirPods and headphones and earphones all the time, so it wouldn't make sense for Apple to cover these AirPods. It's AirPods and charging cases. So no, they don't pay for that, but they do give you the option that if you lose, let's say you lose one AirPod, that doesn't mean you have to buy a new pair. If you lose one, you can always buy another one, right? Just one, you see. So the same applies to the charging cases, right? They won't compensate you for the one you lost, but you can just buy another one. So the advantage with this is that if you lose one AirPod, you can buy another AirPod, which is very good. And remember, if you activated your Find My, you can always use that system to find that AirPod. As long as you've got the serial number, you can always try and find it in case whoever stole it switches it on or something like that. Then you can be able to try and track it, right? And then lastly, will Apple cover my cracked screen? And the answer is Applecare does cover cracked screen repair, and it covers only for 2 incidents within 2 years. So you have to make sure that you really take care of your device, because if it gets a cracked screen, it won't be covered, right? So guys, thank you so very much. It's quite a longish video, but thank you for sticking around. So have a great time. God bless you and enjoy.